Okay, with no further ado, we are honored to introduce Senator Brian Jones.
Good afternoon. I just have a couple of brief comments, hopefully mostly to encourage you in not giving up. Winston Churchill said in the face of World War II, never, 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 never give up. I've been here for 7 years, having served in the Assembly for 6 years, and now 1 year in the State Senate, having gone through SB276 and now SB277. And in that same amount of time, have seen about 8,000 other bills come through this legislature. And way too many bills. About 7,790 too many bills. Of those 8,000 other bills, none, zero, have elicited the passion, the outpouring, the community interest that these two bills have elicited from the citizens of California. Of those 8,000 other bills, none, zero, have been ignored by the opponents, as these two bills, SB 276 and 277, have been ignored by the legislature of your interests and your activities and your passion on this subject matter. So yesterday, as we were debating 277, and many of you were up in the gallery and paying attention to what's going on and watching your legislature ignore your pleas, ignore your appeal, ignore your redress of SB 276. Thank you for those of you that are correcting me up there. I was amazed, actually, at my colleagues. And I was reminded of a founding document, the Declaration of Independence. And I think often, too many times, my colleagues forget to read our founding documents and the actual strength of the message that they send to tyrants. So towards the end of the Declaration of Independence, after Thomas Jefferson has outlined the 27 complaints that the colonies had against the monarchy, he finishes up the 27 complaints with this paragraph. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be ruler of a free people. And I want you to understand from my perspective that the legislature has taken on the characteristic and the position of a tyrant. Your petitions and your redress of repeated injury have been presented in the most humble terms. You have been patient, you have been kind, you have been deliberate, and you've been humble in bringing your redresses to this Capitol building. And each and every time, those redresses have been returned with further injury. So I just want to say this. In America, we have a peaceful way to change out our government. And it comes every 2 years. And I want you to know that you have the power. You have the energy, you have the passion, you have the organization to change who rules over you. And my prayer and concern is that at the next opportunity that you have an opportunity to make a change at the ballot box, that you will show up and speak loud and clear that you're not going to tolerate a tyrant ruling over you in a free state of California. Thank you very much.